In this video, I'm going to talk about players that need to add a little bit more rotation to their golf swing. There's a couple ways you can do this, and in this video, I talk about it. Take care. What's going on, folks? Atlanta Golf and Fitness. So I was working with one of my better clients. She is one of the better juniors in the whole state, and we've been working on her downswing transition for a while now. And then the other day she yelled out, Coach, I got it. She said, turn around, check me out, look. And I watched her and I said, well, hey, anybody can get lucky. Can you do it again? And she just did it time after time after time after time. And then I said, well, impress me. Come back next week and still have this motion, right? Well, she did. She had the motion. But that just tells you that sometimes it takes longer periods to really ingrain something, right? So with her motion, she uses a lot of vertical and she has linear motion, but she was lacking rotational. And we had to get her more rotational, man, for her swing type. Everybody's not going to have a lot of rotational. Think about a Phil Mickelson or a Patrick Reed. They don't have a lot of rotation. They got a lot of vertical and a lot of linear, right? But they don't have a lot of rotation. And then you think about like an Adam Scott, a Rory McIlroy, right? Morikawa, they have more rotation, linear, and vertical. And then you think about like a guy like Jordan Spieth, DJ, right? These guys have a lot of rotation, right? And a lot of linear motion. And then they just kind of get up on their toes, right? But they're not forcing themselves to get there. Their power gets from them having that slide and the rotation. Well, and with her doing this motion, and we had to break it down. When I'm telling you, we had to break it down. So the first thing we did, we just had her swing it to the top and stop, drop the hands, hit the ball. Once we got accustomed to that, then we added another motion. We would swing to the top, pressure, arms drop down. Once she had that over a week or two, then we added the rotation. Swing to the top, bump, rotate, arms drop down. The hardest thing was getting her to get to the point where the arms are staying up here while the lower bottom of the half was getting to the powerful positions it needed to get into, right? Well, with me having to really focus on this client and talk to her about this, it actually helped my swing out also, because I am a player that has to get a little bit rotation coming through my swing because I have really fast hips. So I have to help my hips get out the way. There's two ways to do this. You can do it the Arnold Palmer way, where Arnold Palmer felt as long as he was reaching toward his target with his trail arm, that target side hip would get out of the way. The other way is to think about a guy like an Adam Scott, who actually gets the target side hip bumping and rotating, right? Both of them work. If you're a player that needs rotation in your swing, try one of those. Try reaching towards your target with the trail hand and see if that works for you, or try actively just rotating out of the way. Both of them will work, folks. There you go. I have more success when I just get the hip moving. So for me, I have a bump, turn, bump, turn. That gives me the linear motion that I desire, and it also gets that hip out of the way, and it gives me an angle to swing through. Hey folks, I hope this little personal journey and this story of my client, who's one of the better junior scholars in the whole state of Georgia, helps you out. If you are a player that needs a little bit more torque rotation in your golf swing, remember, the journey does require work. Take care. Peace. There you go. I have more. There you go.